Hello everyone, welcome to the Street Crime UK YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more exciting true crime content. Today we look at two evil brothers who used women as modern day slaves in a drug trafficking racket which made them a grand a day. Sulman Khan, 26, and 24-year-old sibling Zafran Khan set up base in one woman's house after exploiting her mental health difficulties to ply her with 3 crack cocaine. The victim, named only as Shelley in court, tried to get herself free from the brothers, but was warned that she, her pets and her family would be harmed if she failed to cooperate, and was told, "We control you." The Khans were arrested last June after a raid on their homes following a police operation into their activities. It emerged that the pair had run a drugs hotline in Rochdale, Greater Manchester, which fielded a daily average of 223 calls or text messages over one 8-day period, and Sulman boasted of having access to machine guns. Both siblings were on licence, having been freed from prison early last year over previous jail terms for drug dealing. At Minchell Street Crown Court, Manchester, Zafran from Rochdale and Sulman of Oldham admitted being concerned in the supply of cocaine between August last year and June this year. They were each jailed for 7.5 years on Wednesday, September 23rd. The pair are thought to have been out of prison for just a few weeks when resuming their drug dealing activities. Sulman was in charge of the packing of the drugs, while Zafran would usually collect the narcotics from his older brother for onward supply on the street. Sulman recruited 2 teenagers aged 18 and 19 who would help him with the packaging, drive him around and alert him to the presence of police. They would also deliver dirty money from drug sales and bags for drugs. Eventually, Sulman and Zafran began moving their operation into the home of a woman who lives in Syke near Rochdale, in a criminal process known as cuckooing. John Close, prosecuting, said the victim, who had a history of drug misuse, was given free cocaine, then given further complimentary samples on a regular basis on condition the Khan's drug operation was based at her home. The brothers then systematically took over her address and even obtained their own door keys for the house. Mr. Close added that Sulman brought crack cocaine to her home, would store drugs paraphernalia in her wardrobe, and cook and bag up drugs in her kitchen. Once the drugs were bagged up, Zafran would collect them. Shelley, 47, tried to get rid of the dealers by offering them money and her bank card, but they refused, saying that "We don't want your money, we want to control you." They also threatened to damage her home and harm her dogs, and made threats towards her father and daughter. Officers spotted Zafran driving his VW Golf in the area, but had tried to give chase, but he managed to shake them off. He and his brother were detained 2 days later at their respective homes, and both gave no comment interviews. Police recovered a mobile phone from Sulman's girlfriend, then 19, and found 2,000 messages on it relating to contact with him. In various messages, she said that she did not want anything to do with his dirty money, but he called her paranoid and a grass and said that she had access to a machine gun. The court heard in April 2018 that Sulman had been jailed for 3 years for supplying heroin and cocaine, while Zafran had been given 32 months for being concerned in the drug supply. Both had other previous convictions, including dishonesty and perverting justice. Sentencing judge John Potter told them cuckooing required the remorseless exploitation of Shelley, who had mental health difficulties and who was a drug user. You told her she need not pay for those drugs providing she allow you to control and organise your drug dealing activities from her address. You thus exerted control over her life, exploiting her and her home for your own selfish gain. Crack cocaine was brought to the house 3 to 4 times a week, while scales, bags and other items were stored at the property, and the drugs would be bagged up in the kitchen ready for delivery. Control was maintained over Shelley by various means, including the acquisition of her bank card. What do you think about today's story, the more brutal side of drugs? Do you think all drug dealers use these tactics, or are there some better than others?
Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like and a share, and leave any thoughts or suggestions you have in the comments section. We love to read through them all. And if you're new but enjoy UK true crime content, then subscribe to see when our newest video releases. And as always, stay safe.